sus behaviour. Call me Among Us.
I eat rock. Rock is home. I live in cave.
Amen.
I have one sentence for you. Go take a long walk off a fucking short pier. I think I'd be like vibing with myself if social media wasn't a thing. Or if mirrors weren't a thing, that'd help. Hey guys, welcome back to Two Peas in a Podcast.
I'm Alissa.
I'm Jacob. Swapped roles that time.
Oh.
Quite a guard. Okay, so, how have you been?
Extremely tired. Running off like no sleep bestie.
Real.
But you know what? We roll with it on this channel. We just go with it. If we want to make a video, then we'll make a video. This is our first just like little
Non-crime related.
Yeah, we're just gonna like chat whatever we feel like, you know.
We've got a list of things we can talk about.
What should we start?
Question is, what do we start with?
What's reaching out to you?
You know what? I'm gonna close my eye. And YouTube families and them exploiting their kids.
Oh no. Right.
Okay, so
we haven't done a research on this, bear in mind. This is just like
this is literally just
two best friends chatting in a room.
We might kiss.
Heck yeah, we will. Right. I can't remember the name of this family.
It was something like 11. Shit. You'll know exactly who we're on about, but her name was Ruby, I believe.
Ruby something, yeah. She got jail time for what she did.
But she exploited her kids so much.
Literally, one of her children misbehaved in just the slightest way. Like,
he lost his room for over a year.
Yeah, he lost his room for over a year. Like, what? Like, I get wanting to punish your child, but like a year
without a bedroom.
Exactly, like nothing.
Oh, that's wild.
The kids even lost their doors and everything. Like, why would you want to do that to your child? Like, I get wanting to like give them in trouble for misbehaving, but like that much.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to remember the name of the channel. It had a number in it, 11 or 12.
Not many, that many. No.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, it's that type of situation. Apologies.
That was wild.
There was a whole court case and everything. Like, I was like, whoa, hold up. Not gonna lie, that's
something ain't right.
Something ain't right.
Yeah, but is there any other YouTube families that exploit their kids, even just the slightest?
Norris nuts. I hate to say it, but they do. We might get hate for this, and don't come after me, Norris nuts.
I've watched all the Norris nuts videos, just like, so you know.
Absolutely love Norris nuts. Like,
that was not the help sign, by the way. We're perfectly okay.
Catch your knuckles, yeah, for the legends.
Catch me knuckles, yeah. Okay. But they exploit their kids in some sort of way.
Yeah, like, not
majorly,
because you get the children want to do it,
and
but
the
like
Doherty dozen, I feel like they're exploited in some sort of way. The younger ones, because like they don't have a say in like. There was a whole thing on TikTok with that Alex kid, one of the oldest ginger ones. That's the wildest hear me out I've ever seen.
No way.
Yeah, because people are like, hear me out. Alex Doherty or whatever their names are. And I'm like...
Like, no hate to people and stuff. Like, this is just personal opinion, but like, that's wild.
His TikTok page is the funniest thing ever, though. Try not to cringe challenge.
We're gonna get cancelled. That lady's
Oh, well.
gonna come after us.
If you don't like us,
fuck off.
there's a leave button. You know, close the window, close the tab.
Go back to your naughty sites or something, girls.
We know you Wattpad girlies out there.
Yep. We're right here. I got the books over there and all here.
Do you want to know one YouTube family that I feel like didn't exploit their kids?
What?
That YouTube family! You know, it was Jordan, Aubrey, Jake, Tyler, and the mum and dad. Because they, like, it got to a point where they just weren't feeling YouTube anymore, so they all stopped. Jordan went away and did, like, this whole Christian journey.
Oh, them.
Yeah.
I remember them.
That YouTube family! I used to love watching their mafia videos.
And one they definitely don't exploit their children is TGF. Oh, no, what is it?
TGIF.
Yeah. Absolutely love those guys.
No, FTGB.
Yeah, love those
FGTV,
guys.
yeah.
Childhood right there.
Like, they're so cringe, but, like, at least they're
In
not
a great
exploiting their
way.
kids.
Like, it was so entertaining. Like, love them. There's like a whole drama going on with them right now.
When isn't there? I still remember that dance. It was like, put your belly out. Hold your arms. And do the Sean walk. Something like
the
that.
Sean walk. Oh, God. Sean's all grown up now. I feel old.
I know, he's like speaking full sentences. I remember watching him play Minecraft when he was so little.
Yeah, and bro's like, Dad, why
the amount of kids I have watched grow up is insane.
Oh, don't. It's actually nuts. Like,
Norse nuts.
Don't.
Don't, because like they moved. Their new house is adorable.
Bro's like, yep, new house. Goal right there.
It took them like 2 years to move down.
Yeah.
And now they're thinking about moving again.
That's crazy.
I do feel bad for the kids though. No hate to Justin or Brooke.
Yeah. We love them. We love the whole
this whole drama with the rooms.
Yeah.
The way I see it is, oldest gets first picks. I mean, look, we're in a huge room. She's the oldest sibling.
It checks out. I mean, my mum's got a cooler room though. I mean,
I love your mum's room.
Yeah, I've been convincing. It's not working right yet, but like we're getting there.
Any other YouTube families?
Not that I can think of. Like off the top of my head, not any that I can actually think of.
Another YouTube family. It's not really a YouTube family, but like Lauren Z-side. She doesn't exploit her kids in any way.
Yeah, like she's shown Melody a couple times, but that's just.
But like she still does the content she did.
Yeah, like Queen.
When are
Z-sider.
LD Shadow Lady and Smallish Beans gonna have a child?
Yeah,
That'd be the cutest little thing.
Like no hate if they don't want a child, we're not.
Like Slade, love you either way.
But like, their kid would be adorable. It'd be the cutest little thing ever, and you'd be like, oh.
Yeah.
So cute.
Shout out to all my Jizzy fans out there. They created that nickname.
That's
Them two.
great.
Joel and Lizzie, Jizzy.
You know what? Hats off.
Honestly.
That's fucking hilarious.
Well, I think we're done with that topic.
Yeah. I can't think of any other families.
Me either.
I mean, there's Dan TDM, but he blurred, like, he hasn't even shown his kid's face at all. Which
Dan
hats off to
TDM.
him. Yo, the whole drama! We forgot.
What happened?
The Dan TDM stuff.
This is something I genuinely don't know about. Not even for the bit.
Girl, it was Dan TDM on Twitter. I don't know whole story, don't come for me, this might be a bit janky, but like from the top of my head and what I know, because I wasn't paying close enough attention, basically...
Don't take any of the shit we say to heart.
Yeah, like...
We're just yapping.
Yeah, we're yapping. But like, Dan TDM went on Twitter as soon as the lunch lays were thingy, KSI, Mr. Beast and all that, right? And Dan TDM said, what's happening to YouTube nowadays, like, people are just promoting kids to eat crap. What's going on with YouTubers, right? Then KSI fucking Logan Paul and Mr. Beast all went right after Dante DM, and like, let's be real, everyone's childhood is with that man. So
Honestly.
fucking KSI, Logan Paul, and Mr. Beast had a whole community, like literally everyone after them.
Okay, wait, but what isn't going on with them three at the moment? More on that later.
Yeah, sneak peek words right there, but
That's something we're filming later.
yeah, like I can't even like begin to fathom what was going on there. All I kept seeing on my For You page on TikTok.
Fathom.
Yeah, it's such a fancy word. I feel really posh now. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair.
So you're seeing on your For You page a lot?
Yeah, it's like literally the whole community were like chasing and slandering the three of them, and it was fucking hilarious. Jacksepticeye even hopped on it. I was like, this is some good. I'm gonna eat it.
Top of the morning to you, ladies.
We absolutely love Jacksepticeye, Dante DM, the lot.
Stampy.
Oh my god. I'm gonna cry. But little free promotion here for Stampy because we love him so much. Go check out his Stampy Lovely World on the Minecraft store thing, because you can buy the original world with everything in it.
Oh wait, talking about like taking each other channels.
Mm-hmm.
If you look down below, there's a link to our TikTok page where we post more content.
Ooh, yes.
I'd definitely check that out.
Just like short clips, just all the stuff we'll do on here, but
right now we've got a TikTok about Riker Webb.
Great case, absolutely nuts. Still don't even know the ins and outs, and I wish we did.
Honestly.
It's not much, it's a mystery. We've also got our introduction on what we're doing here and why we're doing it. But it's pretty slay, to be honest.
Okay, wait, are we done talking about the YouTube families and stuff?
Yes.
Because we need to address the elephant in America.
No.
Or should I say the big orange in America?
Yes.
So we are from the UK, we are based in Scotland right now. Scotland forever!
We're Scottish girlies. I know we don't really sound like it right now, but that's because I'm putting on an accent that people can understand.
Yeah, but he won the election? Spoilers!
No, because I don't fucking understand it.
First of all, he literally cannot get a job as a police officer because he is a criminal.
Girl, America's out here wildin'.
But they're giving him a big red button to nuke the whole world? The fuck?
America is on some crazy steroid shit right now.
Whatever they're on, I don't want it.
I don't want it either. They're on that that's an actual thing.
Can we say that?
We might have to bleep that.
I'll probably bleep that.
That stuff. The sniffy sniff gold stuff, right? Well, there's pink stuff now. Not like the pink stuff you clean with. Girl.
Love that stuff. So cute and girly pop.
Slay. We praise you, pink stuff. But it's like the sniffy pink stuff. That's apparently a thing now that's what they're on.
Yeah, but he can't get a job as a police officer. Why let him be president?
Because America be wildin'.
Not saying that Kamala Harris was all that. Everybody's got their ins and outs, but
she was brat of the summer.
Real loved her TikTok. Her TikTok page is the best thing ever.
Praise her.
That is wild. Also, just if you're a Trump supporter, please skip a minute ahead, please. So, personally, I believe that if I was at that, I'm just going to say the words, I wouldn't miss.
If you know, you know. You
I
know
wouldn't
chat.
miss.
You know chat, right?
And we know it wasn't Kamala Harris, because She would have aimed for the head.
Yeah, she would have went right between the eyes.
All jokes aside, I hope his ear's okay. Poor little thing.
I know, like, someone needs to kiss it better.
Poor little, probably the 12-year-old who said he'd marry in
what
10
about
years.
the 12-year-old that said he was gonna be dating? Maybe she should go kiss it better. P3DO. Yeah.
Yeah, he's such a P3DO.
We're gonna have to clip the little noises we make in some points and just, like, upload a compilation because it's just funny.
Honestly.
Like...
But, like, that is wild that they elected him.
That's it, America's screwed, guys.
Okay, just so you know, to all UGs out there, you know, the trans folk, everybody apart from the LGBTQ, Scotland welcomes you.
Yeah, come here.
Scotland has been, like, the most accepting towards the LGBTQ because they were one of the first to allow same-sex marriage.
Yeah, we love you guys.
So, come on over.
Like, come on.
This is a big bedroom. We could fit 4 beds in here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, we can all have a sleepover permanently. Like, I say that sounds like a good idea.
Honestly.
We've got a nice kitchen, nice food. We've got Lanny's.
For days.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored, but please go check it out. Home bargains.
49p. Like, we're running on, like...
We're on Wednesday. We've got, like, what, 3 hours? Together we've got 6 hours sleep. Girl math, we've had a good night's sleep.
Girl. Yeah, girl math.
Yeah, I feel like that's all we can address, because I'm not really big on the politics. But
well, like, there is...
Personally, I wouldn't elect the annoying orange. No hate to annoying orange, just, you know,
Slay.
Orange is in your name.
Yeah. Like, love you, but I feel there is another elephant in the room we have to address.
Oh, wow.
With America. The abortion ban.
Oh, yes, that is...
Like, this is a big topic and a serious topic, and we're gonna take this part to take this seriously, because I feel like it's something that needs to be talked about seriously.
I feel like I want to say my part first.
Yeah.
Because, like, my part's going to be really short and simple. I'm just going to say my views on it, because, personally, as a man, I have no say whatsoever. If there was, like, a vote, I wouldn't do it, because, like, I'm a man. It's their body, their choice. Just so you know, I am pro-choice, but it doesn't matter because I'm a man. It's not my body. I'm not having the baby. That's all I'm going to say on it. I'll let the woman take it over.
The woman, right?
She represents the women. I represent all the girls and gays out there.
The girls and gays. So yes, uterus owner. I have one, kind of sadly.
You do?
Yeah, crazy.
God, if I knew this, I wouldn't have made this podcast.
Absolutely
Jokes.
Nuts. Right, but yeah. To all of my uterus owning friends, anyone that has one, because, like, they suck ass. Sorry to say. I hate to say that, you know.
And all the trans F to M out there are not excluded from this topic.
Yeah. Anyone that has a uterus, any gender, anything, if you own a uterus...
You have a say.
You have a say.
If you have a uterus, you have a right to choice.
Exactly. It's your body, your choice, right? Me as a female, she, her, right? My views on it is it's our body. Like, yeah, we couldn't have that opportunity to have a child unless, you know, the man wasn't there.
Unless the sperm donor.
Yeah, unless that, which... In most cases, if that's happening, then you've thought about it and you're going through with it. Whereas accidents can happen. Accidents can happen.
That's how she's here.
Girl!
The drama.
The drama, the tea, the beef. But, me...
That should be our... What's it called? What's that little thing called? When you're about to click on a video? Thumbnail.
Thumbnail.
We need to take a picture like this.
But, like, me as a uterus owner, like, there's so many reasons for you to have an abortion. And all reasons are valid. Like, the only one thing that I feel with abortion is wrong is people using it as a contraception. That is not what it's for, and it will damage your body.
For all the slow girlies out there, contraception is safety.
When, doing your woohoo.
Intercourse.
You're woohooing. For the sim girlies out there, the sim girlies, woohoo. Y'all know what I'm on about. But, let's be real. If you're using abortion as a contraception, that's just not okay. It's going to damage your body in the end. I don't have a say in your body. It's nothing to do with me personally. I'm more just thinking about people's health.
Yeah, don't take anything we say out of context. Everything we're saying is per choice.
Yeah. But other than that, it's your body. I know, let's just give a scenario here. Let's say I were to get pregnant now. I'm only 16 years old. Same with Jacob here. We're only 16. Let's say I were to get pregnant. I physically and mentally could not bear bringing a child into this world. I have no means of income. I have nowhere to house this baby.
Our lives are just starting.
Yeah, our lives are just starting. We're starting to pursue our dream, and
yeah, we're doing a podcast. Yeah, I'm moving next year.
We're starting to do so much in our own lives that I feel like I'm not in a point of in my life that I would do that.
We're on the second season.
I couldn't do that, and there's so many different circumstances where abortion is a thing that you might have.
It saves a lot of women's lives.
The ban in America isn't gonna stop abortions altogether. It's only gonna stop safe abortions. How many people, how many uterus owning people, right, that are gonna lose their life because of what is happening with this ban? It's going to kill so many people just because they can't do it. They just won't be able to do it. And since Trump passed this ban, I think it was when he was last president, very sad story here. And
wait, is this
trigger warning?
Yeah, I was just gonna say for the next, I want to say roughly 2 minutes. If you are not okay with this discussion of essay to a minor, that's what you were going to say, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're not comfortable with that, I would skip 2 minutes ahead.
Yeah. We'll keep it short and simple, but...
Short and sweet, like me.
A 13-year-old in America was essayed and was forced to carry that baby to full term, when everyone should know fine well that a child's body is not fit to produce another child's body. Just because you have the parts and you've started being able to do that doesn't mean you're at the age.
Her body hasn't fully developed.
Exactly. That is the whole point of age of consent. That is the whole reason it's a thing. TMI here, but when a girl gets her period, right? A young child gets their period. That does not mean their body is prepared for giving birth to a child. Because they're still a child themselves.
And that's on period.
That is on period.
Literally.
Mm-hmm. Honestly. It brings a sadness to my heart. It actually sickens me hearing about these different types of things because of this stupid fucking ban. Sue me. Lock me up, take me to jail. I don't care what I say, right? Cancel me all you want.
If you don't agree with our points, then there is no place in this community for you.
No place at all.
Unless it's something silly like, I believe in aliens. But in this topic, if you do not agree with us, you're not going to be welcome.
You're not welcome. You're not welcome in our community.
I don't care if we lose views over it. At least we know the people watching agree.
I feel like this topic should come to an end. It's quite sickening to hear about and talk about, but now you guys know our views on it. If we're asked to make a video and discuss this again with any questions, we'll be more than willing, but for the moment...
And do the right research. We've came into this, no research at
Yeah.
all, just wrote down stuff we can talk about with our views.
But this is all we're going to talk about on the subject now.
I feel like we should move on to a
lighter subject.
Oh, you know what? You may have noticed in the description or caption, I don't know where I'm going to put it, but... So, what happened with that guy that followed you home?
Girl. Let me tell you. This happened around last year. I would have been 15 around the time.
Or just freshly 16?
No, because I turned 16 this year in March. This happened last
Shit,
year.
I'm special.
Bit slow. But this happened around last year after summertime. No, it's before summer. It was early on in the year before summer hit, so it was still dark quite early because we're in what?
We had left school though, right?
No, I think we were still at school.
So it was some point between January and April because we left in April.
Yeah, we're in November now. It's currently November the 7th as we're filming this, but we'll explain all that. And it gets dark around 6 o'clock, maybe 5 o'clock, because of the clocks going back and stuff. It's the time
Winter.
of year again. Yep, we're heading into winter, folks. Wrap up.
Oh, the weather outside is spiteful.
But at the time, I really liked going out for walks in the dark by myself. Dangerous. If you're going out for a walk by yourself, this is a little disclaimer. If you're going out for a walk by yourself and you're listening to music or something, make sure you can still hear around you. I would never ever recommend anyone, no matter if you're a fully grown adult and able to defend yourself, make sure you can hear your surroundings.
Especially if you are a woman.
Yeah, just be careful out there. Like, honestly, make sure you can hear and see. Like, it's just a safety precaution. Like, I'm not saying anything will happen. It's just a precaution. Just be safe out there because things do happen. And I had very close experience, which is I'm talking about now. But I'll get Jacob, our editor here. I'll get Jacob to insert the photo I managed to get of this man. I'll send the photo and make sure he inserts it in around here.
It will probably be right in between us where the tree is.
We'll put it right here.
It'll probably be right here right now.
Like Slay. But I was walking around my local area, and there's a set of stairs next to a school that I don't go to. It's not my school.
Pretty long walkway as well.
But I feel, depending on your walking speed, like my walking speed personally, it takes me about 3 to 5 minutes to walk up these stairs or down these stairs. Like it's a pretty lengthy walk for a set of stairs. Well, I was sitting at the bottom of the stairs at the starting of a street. I think there was maybe 1 or 2 houses there, but like they're always like no one's home ever. Don't know if people even live there. I've not really seen anyone there. But I was about 5 to 10 minutes away from my house at this point. And I was sitting there by myself listening to music. I was being stupid. I had, you know what? These aren't my headphones, but I was wearing a pair of headphones. Yeah, those are mine, but
they're pretty similar.
I was wearing a pair of headphones exactly like these, noise cancelling and stuff. Full blast music, because that's what I always do. I don't like listening to silence.
Like, it wasn't pitch black, so she didn't really think.
Yeah, like, it wasn't dark when I went out, but as I was out, it was getting to the point it is now really dark. And I had the headphones like this. Like, currently all my speech is muffled and there's not even any sound coming out of the headphones. Whoops. But I was sitting at the bottom of the steps by myself, listening to music, texting a few friends, because I like fresh air. It was refreshing to be out by myself. I suffer with social anxiety and just anxiety in general, and I find it hard to be around people quite a lot, so I like to go out for walks when I know people aren't going to be about. So I was sitting, chillaxing, fresh air, all that good, music, it all. And I turn around, and it wasn't late. It was probably around 8 o'clock, maybe 9 o'clock, round that time, within an hour. And I was talking, I was texting a friend. I'm not sure if it was Jacob or another friend, but I was texting.
I think at this point we weren't talking that much.
Yeah.
Oh no, if it was during school time, yeah.
But I was texting a friend. I'm not sure which friend it was. I was texting someone. And I look behind me up the steps, like up the walkway. And I see a really tall figure standing at the very top, like bushes, and standing up at the bushes, because there's like a bushy Venel bit that turns onto another road, and then there's the straight stairs, which I was sitting on the very bottom at the start of the street. So I turn around and I see a guy standing there, and I was like, oh, it's probably someone just waiting for their dog. That's not unusual. I wasn't freaking out at this point. I wasn't scared. And I turn back around and looking at my phone, doing whatever. I turn around maybe like 3 minutes after I turned around the first time. And I notice the person starting to walk really slowly towards me. They were probably about 30 meters away from me at this point.
And at this point you were like probably slightly freaking out.
Yeah, I was a bit skeptical. I was like, I don't know what's going on here.
But maybe I shouldn't worry.
Yeah, it was one of those.
Probably nothing.
Yeah, I was trying to tell myself that it was nothing. And then I see no dog. Like, there was no dog there at all. So I was like, oh, they're probably just on a walk like me. And they started to speed up, which is what worried me. Like, if I see someone speeding up, coming towards me, I will slightly freak out. I don't know if it's just me thing or a people thing in general. I freaked out.
This was not just because it was a man.
Yeah. I get freaked out at any person.
Real.
Anyone walking at a considerable pace that's like fast, I'm like, that's okay. What's going on? So I kind of just text my friend. I was like, I don't know what to do here. I was like, there's a man, he's walking at quite a speed towards me, and he was standing like watching me for at least a little bit, because at the point from when I had seen him standing and I had turned around for about 3 minutes, when I turned back he had probably only moved about 20 steps, if that. So he must have been standing there for a considerable amount of time before I turned back around.
Just watching and
Just
waiting.
watching. Which then alarm bells started going off in my head, and I was texting my friend, and my friend was like, okay, you need to move. Don't just wait for them to walk past you or anything. And I was like, okay, now I'm scared. That's when the panic hit in. I was like, okay, this is when your girlie's got to move. I was like, right, okay. So I text my friend as I start walking, and I was like, they're coming this way. It's not unusual for someone to walk on this way. It's a residential home area. Like, I'm not freaking as much. So I'm walking back and I can see this person still walking quite fast, like tailing me. They were probably about 10 meters behind me. So they had caught up by some miracle. I don't walk slow by any means. I walk at a normal pace, but I was kind of speeding up a bit. I was power walking.
Yeah, she walks at a decent pace, although when she's telling a story.
Yeah. I was power walking at this point because I was nervous. And so I had taken my headphones off at this point. Music was off. I was solely focusing on footsteps. I could hear my own heart rate because I don't like silence. Any silence just like makes me freak out, panicky in myself. So I start speeding up and I'm getting to around where my house is and this man is still tailing me. So I think, oh, he might like live around here. I haven't seen him before, but he might have just moved in. He might be visiting a friend. I don't know what's going on here. So
bear in mind, there are so many twists and turns.
Yeah. So I decide in the moment I'm not going straight home. That's not a good idea. So I live quite close by to a golf club. So I decide, okay, it's scary up there, dark, and I have to walk through woods, but I'm gonna chance it just to see if I get followed even more. And I was followed through the woods. It's a short wood walk, and there is
very creepy though.
There's lights, but it's a very eerie feeling. Like you feel like someone's watching you. So I was extra freaking. I hate walking through there, even in day. So I walked up to the golf club, and I was like, I'm not taking the road. I was like, I'm walking on the golf field. I'm doing that. So I walk over the field. And I see him stop in the middle of the field and just stare, watching me walk away. And I got to a point where I couldn't see him anymore. He had just he must have just walked away or something, but he did.
Gave up.
He followed me all the way up to the golf course, onto the field.
And that's like a good 10-15 minute walk from where you started.
Exactly, like just stopped, full stopped and walked away. And that's when I knew that something bad could have happened. Something bad, like really bad, could have happened if I had just sat there and waited for him to walk past me.
Yeah, so the moral of the story is follow your gut.
Yeah.
Not
gut feelings are right. Listen. Like, you might think in the moment, oh, it's stupid. Like,
God, I think I couldn't even count on my fingers how many times we probably saved our lives from being overthinkers.
Oh yeah, being an overthinker, it has its moments, but like it can save your ass. Like it saved my ass a couple of times. So I always listen to my guts. If I have a gut feeling, then I'm going with whatever my gut's telling me. And then I managed to look back home and didn't see him anywhere. So I think I saved myself from being abducted and showing a random person where I lived. So I could have been stalked and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Sorry that topic went on so long.
Yeah,
but we're yappers.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a waffler, you know. Waffle. But I felt like that needed waffle just as a warning out to you folks. Follow the gut and be safe, my girlies.
Yeah, that was her waffle segment. Mine's in a bit.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so we've got a few topics. You know what? I'm going to number these in my head. Okay, we're going to go. Okay, pick a number between 1 and 4.
3.
Okay, it was... Okay, so our next topic will be... Now, this is more like, this is the only thing that we do not agree with.
Oh, is that?
So this question is true love real? In our views. So I'm going to start off by saying, I don't believe in true love. Because, like, hold on, I've written down the words so I'd remember it. I think love is just, like, socially normalized.
Why though?
Because where's that love when I want it?
Girl.
No, literally in like a year or two, I'll be like head over heels for someone, and I'll be like, love's so real. But right now, I think that love is just a waste of time because you never know if it's going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Chirp, chirp.
Awkward silence.
This one will be a fast topic.
Yeah, I personally believe that true love is real to a certain extent. Like, I'm not gonna go out and saying, yeah, as soon as you lay your eyes on this very cool individual,
Yeah.
you'll be falling straight
That's the
over.
same with my side. Like, I'm not going to say like, oh, you're not dating somebody you love because true love's not real. I'm just saying true love doesn't exist for me.
Yeah. Like, you see the couples and you're like, true love, yeah. But like for me personally, yes, it does. But I feel it is to a certain extent, whereas you need to get to know the person for I'm saying at least 3 months. I'm not saying you don't date within those 3 months. I'm more meaning you need to fully know that person within the 3 months.
Like, my side is just based off of my experiences as well.
Yeah. Like, for true love to be a thing, there has to be at least 3 months of you getting to know that person to say you truly love them. You can't just straight off the bat be like, yep, I love this person so much. I feel it's to a certain extent.
We'll be right back. Take this moment to pause the video. You're not going to miss anything.
Yeah, we're...
It's not a cliffhanger. We're literally moving on to the next topic after this.
Yeah, we need a quick break.
I want to do a cool transition real quick. Okay. Remember your spot? Now, high five. We'll see you later. And we're back.
That was probably really choppy.
Yeah, because we did the first high five here and then the second one here.
Yeah, we did get up and move because like sitting down for an extended period of time.
Yeah, it has been 40 minutes so far.
41 minutes. There is bloopers, but that'll be in a later TikTok. Stay tuned.
Yeah. So the topic we're going to move on to now is how we met, when we met. I'm not going to cut that because that's funny. That's just the reels. The reels. How we met, when we met.
When we met.
When we met. Why can't I get those words out of my mouth? Okay. So, for the fellow Scottish people, in primary 7, which is year 6.
Year 6 for
English people, and I don't know about Americans.
Welsh, I think, as well. And
yeah, so...
Sorry, Americans, we were around... Oh, how old were we? We were like 11, 10-ish? Around that age. 10, yeah, around that age.
She had just moved from a big city.
You know what, we'll drop the name. Edinburgh.
Yeah.
I'm originally from Edinburgh. We love Edinburgh.
Real. But we had met that day that she came into school.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't start off as besties, honestly. So,
no.
I was like, ooh, a new person. I want to, like, go and say hi to them. So, I went up to her at break time, and I was like, oh, hi. You must be, like, you're new here, aren't you? And I'm like, I'm Jacob. Do you want to know the first thing this bitch said to me? You sound so gay.
Don't cancel me.
I wasn't out at this moment.
I was a horrible child. I'm not like that now. Jacob helped me with that. I'm a better person.
That was the first thing this bitch said to me.
Yeah, I was a horrible bitch.
And then we sort of like started talking through similar friends. We've got ASS. I'm gonna bleep this. We started talking because she was friends with them.
Yeah, okay.
We started talking because she was friends with my friends.
Yeah.
And then we went through this whole friend group together with S and S and then us two.
Girl, we need to tell them about the story.
Which one?
The one that made us friends, made us besties. The start of it all. I gotta start this off. So S&S, right?
We'll call bleep S1.
S1 and then S2, okay. So I, at the point, was more friends with S1 than I was with S2.
And so was I.
Yeah, we were like separate besties at this point. Like, we were civil with each other.
Because we shared a common best friend.
But yeah, we had a common best friend at this point, and I can't remember what happened. It was a very silly argument, but I feel we all fell out at this point, and we were all hanging out with each other. We were all in person hanging out with each other.
Is this like... Editor Draco, bleep this part where brought me up and was like, we don't like you anymore. You're not in this group. Okay.
So we were outside a barber's, very funnily enough. And
well, no, we were in the square.
Yeah, we were in the square. We call it a square, but it was like a towny area.
Yeah, and
like all the shops.
Our common best friend had taken me up to where the barber's is, and was like, so we don't really like you anymore, and like, you know, like we don't want it to end badly, but like you're not going to be in this group anymore. I was like,
yeah, and I can't say this for definite, but on my side, I felt like Mr. Jacob over here felt like it was my fault at this point. That's what I seen.
Actually, yeah, I thought, you know, she came into my before I was like, I wasn't popular, but everyone knew me. And I was okay with everybody. And then she came in and I lost everybody. So I thought it was her fault.
Yeah, what was
Did Lee just chuck an egg at the window?
What was that?
What the fuck?
Don't edit that.
No, I'm not gonna edit that out.
I'm actually scared. Was it a bird? Was it a plane?
Well, considering the egg yolks are being on the window, so don't move the camera, but... Shout down the stairs, ask if that was Lee, because I'm actually gonna see it. Hold on, we're gonna cut this bit,
I
but...
want to open the door, I'm scared.
Open it. Just so you know, we're really skittish people. Like, past experience... Oh my god, I should talk about that. Maybe in another one.
Yeah.
But like, we're really skittish.
Okay.
We're not gonna cut much of this out because that's funny as fuck. There's still
I'm actually scared.
we might cut this call out.
Yeah, we're cutting this call out.
Maybe.
Lee, was that you?
What?
Lee, please.
No, please tell us that was you because we're scared.
Someone just threw something at the window, like an egg or something. I'm actually gonna cry.
Yo, what the fuck?
Wait, that wasn't you? No, like seriously.
Like Jen
Well,
upstairs.
I'm shouting out, look.
Make sure the back door is locked and the front door, please.
Like right now.
I'm actually shaking. I'm gonna cry.
I'm scared to open the window.
Is it locked?
Hold up, I'm gonna pause this, guys. We'll be right back. Bestie power. 3, 2, 1. No. Okay, so what you just witnessed was not planned at all. You could see from our faces, we're still a little freaked out. So what we think happened, it was an egg that hit the window, but it wasn't anyone in this house that did it.
Yeah, at first, you'll see in the clip.
I hope you guys laughed at the slow-mo.
Yeah, you'll see in the clip that Jacob said, was that Lee? Lee's my little brother. He's an absolute menace, all to say.
But he saw that we were worried.
But I phoned him because I was too freaked out to go down the stairs. So I phoned my little brother, even though he's downstairs, lazy, I know, but I was too scared. So I phoned him and I was like, did you just chuck an egg at the window, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, no, I'm in my bed. Turned on his camera. He was in his bed. I was like, oh.
The same position he's been in for the last 2 hours.
Shit. So I was like, go make sure the doors are locked now. And he's like, all right, done. And then he came out the stairs and I woke my mum up. Childish.
So I feel like
scary.
that is where the topic we were on about ends. Basically, in turn, we're not friends with them anymore, and now we're literally inseparable.
Yeah, I can't even remember the point of the story we were at.
Yeah, that was just too much. Like, we didn't... I'm so glad I got that on video, because nobody would believe me.
Like, if you guys want, like, an actual story time on how we actually met.
We'll do that as, like, a small TikTok.
It's another day. Today we're just a bit freaked, so...
Okay, so, you know what? On about freaky shit, how about we move on to ghost talk?
Oh, great.
So, we've each got past experiences with the supernatural.
Yeah.
If you don't believe in ghosts, do not tell me in the comments.
We don't want to hear about it. We might cry.
Yeah, okay, so, who wants to start their story? I've got 2 stories. Technically 3, but they're really short. And yours is, I feel like the good one is the children.
Yeah, that is the children, Fred, and the one in this house.
Yeah, okay, so we'll take turns telling each of our 3 stories. You can start with, I'll go the child one. Don't make it too long, like 10 minutes.
So when I was younger, I lived in Edinburgh at this point. We lived in a flat. That's if you're Scottish. Apartment. So it was just a 2-bedroom flat apartment. And it was just me, my mum, and my little brother. Me and my younger brother, I think we're 2 years apart, so he's 14 right now and I'm 16. I think I was around 6 or 7, so he was like 4 or 5. And my mum kept asking if we were getting up in the middle of the night and checking on us in the middle of the night to see if we were awake. But we were sound asleep because she kept hearing giggling and running in the hallway, and she thought it was me and my little
toys
brother.
going off.
Yeah, she thought it was just us getting up to play. And as I got a bit older, I started like experiencing it myself, hearing the running in the hallways and the giggling, and my mum and me believed that there was at least 3 children, young children, because there was this one toy that was always in the hallway. It was my little brother's, and it was a toy electric guitar. One of the normal kids ones that you usually get for like 4-year-olds.
You press a button and it...
You press a button and it plays an already pre-song.
Recorded tune.
Yeah. And my mum was getting so sick of it going off in the middle of the night, so she took the batteries out of it, placed it back where it was, and that same night I woke up to the thing playing. So my mum woke up and she went to check on it. The batteries were still out of it, and the batteries were out of reach of me and my brother, and my brother was asleep and I had been woken up by it. So there's a little paranormal experience.
Let's talk about George. George is a ghost, spirit, whatever you want to call it, that my brother brought home from... There's a graveyard where I live, because I live in a small village, so I'm not going to say the name of it. But he had brought something home. So we had this massive clock, and I'm on about like...
Grandfather clock big?
God, it was like the size of your window.
Oof.
Like round.
Yeah.
So we had that on the wall. It had been broken for ages. One of the handles didn't move anymore. It like just hung at the bottom. The batteries were out of it as well. So one day the clock would just start ticking and ticking. Bear in mind the batteries are out of it, and one of the hands are broken. But then sometimes they would spin right round, like almost as if I were to like flick it.
That's pretty
It was
weird.
weird, but like, and my little brother has had like a lot of experiences where he's like seen a figure just standing over him in his sleep.
Oh, I would cry.
But
I
yeah,
would
there's
just
a lot.
cry.
There's a lot more on George, but he's pretty friendly. He just likes pulling little pranks.
Yeah, he's a little prankster. I love those. They're
Yeah,
just,
I think he's attached to my brother.
like just little simple jokes, and you're like, stop that, man. Kind of scared me a little bit. And he
Yeah.
just chills. And he's
So,
like, alright, I'll go, you boo.
what's this Fred?
Right. Fred's a big thing. Shout out, Dad. This is your story. Passing this on a little bit. But when my dad was younger, he also grew up in Edinburgh. And when he was younger, they believed that there was a spirit called Fred. They named him Fred because of his evil tendencies. Anyone named Fred, I apologise, but I don't know why I always associate evil with the name Fred for some reason. Like Fred from Scooby-Doo. He was evil. Sue me. He was just, he was plotting something.
I'm my mum's split personality.
Yeah.
No, that's a story for another day.
Yeah, that's a big story. But so Fred had a tendency to scratch and leave marks, bruises, handprints, everything on every family member that lived in my dad's house at the time. And when my dad moved in, my mum and my dad would wake up with marks and stuff. But me and my brother wouldn't. But when my dad was younger, well, growing up, they would always see this male figure standing in one of the windows in a very specific spot. Every time they left the house and were going back to the house, they believed that was Fred, just staring at them very menacingly and scarily. And I believe everywhere my dad goes, it follows. Fred hasn't done anything to me. I've had maybe a couple experiences that I can't remember fully, but like I've seen him a few times, or he kind of just be staring at me, which freaks me out. Fred, if you are here, fuck off. Sorry, don't hurt me. I'm sorry. But like, yeah, that's just like a freaky one, because like I've only seen him a few times and he's not done anything to me personally, but through stories of family.
Yeah, I've got a story for you through a family member as well. My mum, love you, mum, really close with you.
Love my
So,
mum.
my mum was pregnant with my sister. The sister that would have been just older than me. Sadly, she didn't make it. That's actually involved in the story, but... So, they were staying at my granny's house, my dad's mum. And bear in mind, my mum has never met the person I'm about to mention. But my mum was asleep. All of a sudden, she woke up to someone old in a white, like, gown, just staring at her.
Like a nighty gown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it turns out it was my granny's granny. My dad's mum's granny. Which had walked through the kitchen. Because there was a door in the kitchen. There used to be the front door in the kitchen. So she had went out that way. My mum had, told my granny and was like, I don't know why, but like this, like, and she was like, that sounds exactly like my granny. And my mum thinks that she was telling her that, like, in fact, no, she said the spirit, ghost, whatever you want to call her, had told her there was something wrong. And that is when the miscarriage had happened.
Yeah. That's actually crazy.
Yeah. Okay, ghosts are kind of freaking me out right now. We move on.
Everything's freaking me out. Wait!
What's your last one?
My last one's the one in this house. That probably won't help us, but like...
Well, by the way, we've got a lot to talk about in the next podcast because I only want to mention a few more things.
Yeah. So I've not given this one a name.
Well, it hasn't told you its name yet.
Yeah, nothing's come to mind. I don't think it likes speaking. It doesn't want me to know. Apparently I'm the only one in my house that I've seen this person.
I've always had a weird feeling.
Yeah, like you can sense
that something's
lurking, but like you can't.
And it's not good.
Yeah, it's not like all the time you can see. It's like an eerie presence, but I haven't had anything bad happen to me personally with it. If you're listening, please don't do anything. I mean no harm. Thank you. But I can't sleep most nights, like right now. Like
insomnia girlies.
But like I'm always up late and I always get a bit peckish and I gotta run down the stairs for some juice.
Because we big bags.
Yeah, we big bags. But I always go get myself a snack at God knows what time in the hour. Usually like, let's say around 2 in the morning. It's 2 in the morning now.
Yeah, it's usually between 2 and 4.
Yeah.
Like we're probably gonna make a cheese toast or something.
I'm too scared to go downstairs. You can go yourself. After that, no.
I don't want to leave this room.
Yeah, real. But every time I go down the stairs, without fail, I always see something in the corner of my eye. Because the way my house is laid out, there's a hallway up the stairs to the landing. So my room's like the last room up the stairs. You come out my room, you make a left, then you make a right at the stairs. You go down the stairs, they kind of curve a little bit at the bottom.
Yeah, there's just one last step.
There's one hallway, and then there's the kitchen. And I'm always in the kitchen, but from the kitchen, you can see the hallway for the doorway, right? And every time I'm standing in that kitchen in the exact same spot, without fail, there's always a figure standing at like the hallway door, just standing, staring at me. Like I can sense it and just see and feel everything. And it's I don't want to say it's like they mean harm type feeling, but like it's definitely off-putting 100%. Like
you should be off-putting. Sorry, I just remembered the Jennifer Lawrence thing.
But like it's not like a scary feeling, it's more just like a eerie creep.
Like it's definitely not safe,
but it's
not gonna like cause harm.
Yeah, it's kind of just there to scare me. I think that's what they're doing. They're doing their job. They're haunting.
Or lurker.
Yeah, like bro's just chilling. Like
I don't like him.
Boo. Don't say that. He might follow you home.
He probably chucked the egg at the window.
I fucking hope not. Imagine that. Oh, I'm scared now. Clip that noise. That was funny. But like, yeah, I can sense it even when it's like broad daylight. I can't see it in daylight. That's one thing I've noticed. I've never really seen a spirit in daylight before. It always seems to be like past 11 o'clock at night.
Mm-hmm.
It always seems to be like when it's dark outside. But you can just sense it even during the day. It's not as off-putting during the day. Maybe it's happier during the day, but at night it's just like one of those moons that just like stare at you and you're like, whoa. But I've had no harm, so I'm kind of chilling with them right now until something happens and then I'm blaming it. I'm sorry if you're not in it. You haven't told me much. Sorry, bestie boo. I'll call you a day then. You think it's he? From the figure, I would assume a he.
I just get a feeling.
Always seems to be the guys. Controversial.
Fuck you, man.
Fuck you, man. Said by a man.
Straight orange men. Fuck you.
Donald Trump.
Please don't chuck another egg at our window, Donald Trump.
Please.
Okay, so is that done on the ghost topic?
Yeah, I can't,
One.
figure that come to mind.
I had 3, maybe 4 more topics we could discuss because I want to save the others for other times. So we can either do my segment where I go on a big rant about exes, or I can do my quick little rant about zombies. Or we could do these questions. Technology ruins society, or what happens after death?
I feel like you need a rant.
Real, okay, I'm gonna go on the X one.
Oh. That's
Okay.
Juicy and scary.
Okay, we're gonna name them... Okay, bleep this out, Jacob. What we're gonna nickname?
It can be called hamster. Hamster.
It's gonna be called
Jump.
Jimmy.
Jimmy. Yeah, alright, so
And John, he's not my ex, but
we'll count him.
he's gonna be called Bob. Okay. So my first... These are all men because... Yeah, so my first ex...
You said the name, you fucking arsehole.
I'm gonna bleep that out. Hamster, my first ex, Hamster. We... See, I don't even know much. I don't even think he was ever there for me. Literally,
Oh, no.
the only time...
As your bestie at the time, no.
How old was he?
Ooh,
I
quite
was,
a bit older than us.
Maybe just 12, just before 12.
He was at least 15. At least.
I think he was older than 16.
Yeah, he looked older.
Yeah, so that was a weird online relationship there. But he would literally only message me, because you know how men are. You all wanna. All the time. Not me, I'm gay. Yeah, but he
It's different.
He always wanted explicit pictures.
All the time.
What the flip?
To a child.
Yeah, I was still developing.
Girl.
Jimmy.
Jimmy,
That's not his actual name.
As a friend here, as the bestie that I am, sorry for the explicitness here, I could fucking stab that bitch so many times.
Jimmy's from Newcastle.
Please, don't take that seriously, please. And YouTube don't flag us for saying this.
This one's a heartbreak, though.
This was a really bad heartbreak, and it upset me a lot too. And there's so many layers, it's like a fucking onion. Someone gets Shrek in here. Yeah. This bitch is crazy.
I actually genuinely thought he was the one. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna state, I was 13 at the time of when we started dating, and he had just the day he turned 16, we started dating. So Jimmy, we met in person. My queen was here because I ain't getting no kidnapped. Oh wait, can I say that on YouTube?
Yeah, you can say kidnapped.
Okay. I genuinely thought he was the one, bro.
I know. I'm well aware. I was there, broski.
I think your mum's cold. Yeah, but he was just still to this day, I think to myself, I'm okay, do I miss him? But I didn't miss him, I missed the love he gave me.
The side eye.
Girl shot. Anyway. Jimmy would go, every few weeks, he'd just not talk to me for a week and be almost as if we had broken up.
Jimmy had phases.
Yeah, Jimmy was bipolar, bro. Not actually, but...
Speculated. It's assumed.
Okay, and maybe we should talk about the part that... So, wait, can we say...
Yes.
He groomed me online. What could I say for that? Because I don't think you can say that on YouTube. Leave this out. Can I say...
Maybe let us say spiked.
Okay. We think he spiked me.
You were on something. Something happened there, and I'm so glad I was there.
Real. So he was an asshole in a jungle.
We'll bleep that out, but we will have wording, which is a slight censor, but
Yeah, he was a...
you'll know. Yeah, you'll know.
The
You'll
girls who
know.
get it. Bob. Oh. I think Bob hurt me more than Jimmy did.
I'm gonna say this as the best friend, the sister I am, right? That fucking hurt me. Seeing you that way hurt me so much.
I was sitting right there, crying my eyes out to her because I was at a sleepover at the time. He was only a year older than me, so this one, like, could have happened. But he would always tell me, like, we could be like Nick and Charlie, you know, because Heartstopper just came out.
Heartstoppers, yeah. Like...
He was, like, ginger and, like, rugby, and I was, like, a cute little petite twink.
Real.
Yeah, and, like, we would talk all the time. I genuinely, like...
You play Fortnite War Romantic game?
Yeah, no, I can never talk to boys on Fortnite. I can't play... Always ends a heartbreak. But anyway, he was, like... Did I say his actual name? I don't remember.
No, you haven't.
I think I did. But
We'll
he
bleep
was,
that.
like, genuinely, like... Oh, that hurts so bad, bro.
I know. I witnessed it with my own two googly eyes,
Yeah,
right?
He was really
horrid.
sweet, and then he said he got a girlfriend, and then he blocked me on Snapchat because he didn't want his girlfriend going on... Okay, by the way, they weren't actually dating. And he was like, oh, I don't want her looking at our, like, chats because, like... Yeah.
Sus behaviour. Call
Yeah.
the Among Us. That's cringy.
Okay, if anything is going to get us cancelled in that podcast, please make it this.
Just sitting here with the fucking emotional support.
Welcome back to the One P in a Pod channel.
Girl,
The other P got
cancelled.
cancelled. She's now on the cancelled podcast. Love the cancelled podcast, no slander. Okay, wait, what were we... Okay, yeah. And then he was like, blah, 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 blah. And then he messaged me on TikTok, like a month
Yeah, it was like a solid
after he, like,
month.
broke my heart. And then we started talking again slowly. And then he, like, okay, so the first time he stopped talking to me, none of this is real. This is just, like, you know, visibly, we never met. It was like he stabbed me in the heart, right? But then, like, the knife was still there. But then, bro, the second time he twisted it and pulled it out. That hurt like a bitch.
You're like a bitch. That hurt like a butt cheek on a stick. You better clip that out.
Nope.
Girl.
And that's on period.
That's on period.
Okay, yeah, so anyways, exes suck, men suck.
Yeah, Bob and Jimmy are fake names, by the way.
I would never date someone called Bob. Sorry to all the Bobs out there, I
Fuck,
love
we
you.
could have called one of them Garfield.
Firewall.
Fireworld and Garfield.
Okay, anyway. Yeah, that
Fiona.
was something, but you know what, guys? I don't know. Nobody tell her this, but, like, I really want to talk to him again. I want to add him back on TikTok.
Bonk, bonk.
I want to add him back on... I'm going to do that. I'm going to follow him on TikTok.
No.
I'll tell you guys how that goes. But, yeah, anyways,
Updating
men
the
suck.
profile depending on what happened.
Break my heart. I loved you. I loved you so.
Stop poking copyrighted.
I sing on my Twitch streams. I stream on Twitch, by the way.
We'll drop
Just
that.
Jacob_0 on
Yeah.
Twitch. Try stream daily. Apart from when I'm with this bitch.
I stream too, but they're not as good as his, so watch it.
Because mine, like,
I'm usually there, so
I spend
it's fine.
hours setting it up.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
Bro's got a PC, I have an Xbox.
Crazy one girl on Twitch. She doesn't stream often.
Is that? Oh, that is my Twitch.
Yep.
Slay. I
Uh,
forgot about that.
anyway, we're getting off the X topic because otherwise I'm gonna
Cry.
cry. Add them back.
No, you're not. I
watch me.
would rather throw you at the window like the egg.
So yeah, that was something. This podcast's gonna be over an hour. I think we're doing well. Like, it doesn't even... Okay, guys. Like, we were going into this, like, with no clue what we're gonna do. We were like, this is gonna be so weird just talking to a camera, but it's like we're just having a normal conversation, except you guys are here. We love you. Unless, you're orange and have blonde hair, then fuck off.
You got fake hair.
Yeah, I see that toupee, Donald Trump. Never mind. You know how earlier I made a joke? I was like, the girls who get it, and the girls who don't. I wouldn't miss. I'd shoot his toupee off.
Just for the laughs.
No, if I ever meet that guy, I'm just gonna grab his hair and see if it's, like, attached. Because I don't think it is. Or do you think, like, one side of his hair is just, like, really, really long, and that's why it comes over? So if you were to just peel it back, it'd just be a big bald spot?
That's a theory.
Conspiracy theories, guys.
Get this shit trending on Twitter.
Real. Okay, so... these next two will be, like, small talks.
Yeah.
Just our views. So this one is technology ruined society. Do you want to start off since I just had a whole rant?
Right, I've got, like, mixed feelings on this. Because, like, we're using technology now to, like, focus out on our dreams.
Just wait, guys, my talk's gonna be way better.
That's weird. I'm tired, leave me be, and I'm scared.
Twist the words.
Twist the word.
Twist the question.
What?
Technology ruined society. Okay, I'll start.
Yeah, he's better.
Okay, so my views are technology is obviously a really, like, bro, we went from going, I eat rock is home, I live in cave, to fucking filming and everybody in the world can see it. So technology didn't ruin society. Social media ruined young people's self-esteem. Oh god, I think I'd be like vibing with myself if social media wasn't a thing. Or if mirrors weren't a thing, that'd help.
Oh, we love...
Do you have anything to say on that, or do you just agree?
Honestly, like, I would have to agree. I mean, like, I'm not even gonna lie, social media is a big part of my life. I use it to contact all of my friends. I have many online friends through social media. And without that, I wouldn't have all those friends, and we wouldn't be able to do this or anything. But I feel like it does ruin a lot of people. Like,
so if you're sat behind this screen watching us, just know that, like, we know we're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. If the only person who's perfect is Tara Yummy, let's be real here.
Queen!
But nobody's perfect. It doesn't matter what anyone thinks about your looks. We'll get into that another day. But if you want to make a change for yourself, not because someone else pushed you to do it.
Stop side-eyeing her.
Because I know you, I see you, and you're attractive. I love you, unless you're a child.
Yeah, if you're a child,
If you're a child, you shouldn't be on this video.
Good point. If you trigger warning at the start, if you're under the age of 12, get the fuck off this video. You're not allowed.
If you're under the age of 14, get on Wattpad or something. That's what you're meant to do.
Yeah, that's the phase you're meant to be in, not this shit.
Yeah, but like...
Then again, I was on the shit. Like,
just think, when we were cavemen, I wouldn't go up to someone and just be like, oh, you look ugly. I eat rock.
We were so innocent as children.
Cavemen would just fuck anything that moves. Let's be real.
And eat anything.
They'd hump anything that moves. They'd be like a dog's dry hump on your leg, bro.
Oh, I hate that man. Dogs are scary.
Mia always shits on us. Mia's her dog.
She's so cute. And
She's got leaky bum.
And insert a picture here. We'll find a cute one and put it here.
Where she's on the floor going.
Yeah, she's such a little poser, but she's
pose with me right now.
You get hit there, perfectly in the top of
She's
your
such a little shit, but she's cute.
She does a lot of little shits.
Mad at
She's
all
got a
little
really
shits.
leaky bum.
She's a British bulldog, what do we expect?
so
But she's cute, so she gets a pass, I guess. I don't have to wipe her ass all the time, so it's not my problem.
Yeah, so... Wait, what were we on about?
Technology and society.
No, why did we bring me into it?
I don't know. We waffled.
Bro, I feel like I just watched... I feel like I watched a movie and blinked and missed the plot.
dumber moment right here.
Yeah, but anyway, as I was saying, nobody... You shouldn't care about looks. Just be happy with yourself. Looks in today's society, yes, looks matter, I guess, but somebody's gonna appreciate you for your looks and your personality.
Exactly.
If you're ugly on the outside, then you're fucking gorgeous on the inside.
Girl, that was...
Except from this girl, she's growing. She's now beautiful on the outside and growing beautiful on the inside.
We're getting there, chat. We're getting there. It'll happen someday. Very far future.
So, what do you think happens after death?
Ooh. To be honest, Husband Hotel very much changed my mind. Fuck heaven. Hell is forever.
Hell is forever, whether you See, I think...
Girl,
I have two views. I think either you're stuck as a spirit, trapped in a location.
that's if you don't have unfinished business, or you're trapped to an object.
That's if you do have unfinished business. Or reincarnation.
Pardon the dumbness. Yes. Hell's Bells on TikTok. I can't remember the TikTok app, but if you know, you know. It's so good. Hell's Bells. It's plotline.
That one's just a quick little thing, just getting our opinions, so you guys get to know us.
Yeah, this is just a trial run, but we're still gonna keep it because it's some funny shit's happened.
And it's been our dream
yeah,
for a long time now.
If you don't like the video, then you don't like the video. We can...
Yeah, if you don't like the
review.
video and you're listening to us right now, why the fuck did you watch the whole thing? I mean, thanks for the views, but if you don't like us, fuck off. I'm gonna put it plain and simple. I don't care about the views. If you don't like me, fuck off.
We're doing this for us.
We posted our first video, and the first comment was a hate comment.
Yeah, honestly.
It was so awesome. We made it, guys. We made it.
We're big YouTubers now. The biggest TikToks on the planet. If you don't like us, then just don't interact with us. You can leave as many hate comments as you want. You're not gonna...
Just know that we're gonna be sitting here laughing at your fucking masculinity, ego ass, fucking looking goofy ass shit.
Oh, and I must state this right now. If you like Andrew Tate...
Fuck off. There's the door, bitch.
Yeah.
Open your window.
Get out. We don't deal with that fucking fragile masculinity, man.
If you like Andrew Tate, I have one sentence for you. Go take a long walk off a fucking short pier.
Honestly, get out of here.
That's that.
You're not welcome.
Yeah, that's
whatsoever. Ugh, I hate that man.
What colour's your Bugatti? Oh.
Fucking...
Such the biggest ick ever.
Yeah, if you act like them, you're never getting anything.
Real.
You'll have your hand.
You'll never feel a woman's
it.
touch.
You'll have your hand, and that's it, mate.
You'll end up going to jail.
Yeah. You're just criminal straight up the...
Yeah.
Criminal mentality right there. Jail. Zombies. Brewski. We need to yap.
Okay, so if the zombie apocalypse were to... This is a little rant because I have a really strong opinion about this. But if the zombie apocalypse were to ever happen... Sorry, I'm stripping. I don't think I can say that
You know what? Insert picture of the Walking Dead poster on my wall right here. Just to express the fact we like zombies.
Yeah, we watched All of Us Are Dead. I've watched some of The Last of Us. I'm gonna play The Last of Us. I'm gonna play The Last of Us game. Anyway, so I think if the zombie apocalypse were to happen, the most realistic version, like scientifically, bro. Actually, yeah, but I think the most realistic version to happen would be The Last of Us, like fungi. Maybe not the clickers and stuff.
Ew.
I think like that would be the most realistic thing to happen. It would either be a man-made virus or a fucking infection.
Yeah,
A fungi.
Yeah, a fungi infection. They're the only two plausible like ways it would happen. 'Cause like, what are even some of the? I feel like all of zombie shows and movies either go the fungi infection.
No, The Last of Us is like one of the only ones that did
Yeah,
that.
or they go man-made, or they just don't tell you.
Yeah, like All of Us Are Dead.
That doesn't tell you.
I want to watch that, but I'm scared of zombies.
Like The Walking Dead.
Just so you know, here's a life advice for you guys. If a zombie apocalypse were to ever happen and you were to hear
Hide.
no,
Never come out.
kill yourself. Oh.
You can't say that. Editor, deal with that.
Yeah, deal with that.
Deal with that.
Yeah.
But like,
I would much rather do The Walking Dead zombies.
Oh,
if a
yeah.
running zombie happened though, I would down the spot.
I can't run. I'm a bit slow.
We know.
Nah, I might just cause an earthquake and they might all just like shoot off the ground and just fly. Imagine a zombie tornado. Forget about shark tornado. Zombie tornado. I would cry.
They just splatter.
Yeah, but like still, imagine you got dragged into said tornado with the zombies. That's it. Nah. Sorry.
Why'd you just stare at me? I feel like we've got more things to talk about, but like I don't want to go into that because I want stuff to talk about for the next
Yeah,
one.
this one's 41 minutes long too, so you've got
That's
some...
41-minute long clips for the thing and a 7-minute one, so it's going to be well over an hour.
But the 7-minute one was kind of just as a freaking out.
No, it was us telling a story.
And then freaking out. So
I think we're gonna leave it off there.
Yeah, we need to save some things to talk about again.
We're not gonna do that thing that we've done in literally every video and do like we talk for 10 minutes and say like, oh, we're gonna end it.
Yeah.
We're just gonna do our little outro. So
remember to stay hydrated.
And grab a little snack.
And we will catch you in the next one. Remember to check out our TikTok.
Hold my
and
hand.
comment below.
And we finish it with me, bitch.
And we are what?
And we will see you
And
in
will
the next
see you
one.
In the next one.